Hello and good morning, children. Hope you are keeping well. Dear children, do you remember the poem Robin? Yes, I know by the time you have recited the poem well. Okay, what did Robin teach us? Robin taught us to be hopeful, to be positive in every situation, in every circumstances what we come across. There is one such girl, Dorothy, who was very positive in spite of the difficult situation she was caught in. The girl lived in Kansas. One day she was caught in a cyclone. Now what is cyclone? It's a violent wind or a strong storm and was blown away to another place which was far away from her home. Hence, she wanted to return back. And there was one person who was Wizard of Oz can help her send back. So, dear children, do you want to meet Dorothy? I hope you all are eager to meet Dorothy. So, we have to begin with our first lesson. Dorothy meets the Scarecrow. This is an imaginary tale, and I request you all to read and understand it well so that you can answer all my questions. Before I begin, let us understand the meaning of difficult words. Scarecrow. It's a human-shaped figure made by stuffing straw. Straw, it means dried grass. In it to scare away the crows. Wink, to close one eye. Yawned. Yawn here means to open the mouth widely. Here you can see the baby yawning. It means he is opening the mouth widely. Fence. A boundary made of wood or iron wire to cover the certain area. Now comes sniffing. The child is sniffing. It means the child is smelling. Laying down. The person is laying down on the ground in horizontal position. It means the person is resting. Nodded. To lower or raise down. Here you can see one child is lowering down and other is raising up her head. Politely. It means to be in respectful way. Replying politely, it means to answer in respectful way. I am sorry. Here a person is saying I am sorry and the girl is replying okay. Gazed. To look at something attentively, admiring it. Here you can see the children are looking continuously at the sky. Gratefully, it means thankfully. To appreciate, to thank somebody for something. Ripe. It means the fruit that is ready to eat. Let us begin with the lesson. Let us begin. Dorothy walked along the road. It was made of yellow bricks. When she had gone some miles, she needed to rest. Miles, it means it's a unit of distance. Dorothy is a girl who is walking on the road, and the road was made of yellow bricks. And when she has covered some distance, long distance, she was tired, and as she was tired, she wanted to rest. She climbed to the top of the fence beside the road and sat down. Climbed means jumped to the top of the fence. Fence, it means boundary. Here you can see the boundary is made of wooden planks. Her dog Toto was also tired. Who was Toto? Toto was her pet dog. He lay down on the ground by the fence. It means the dog rested on the ground. And where was Dorothy? Dorothy was sitting on the fence. there was a large cornfield on the other side of the fence, and in the field there was a scarecrow. So where they sat? They sat on the boundary of a large cornfield. And what they can see? They can see a scarecrow. What is a scarecrow? It's a humanly figure made of stuffing straw to scare away the crows. So Dorothy is walking on the road made of yellow brick. As she has covered a long distance, she was tired and she rested on the fence. It means the boundary of the cornfield with her dog Toto. Toto was resting down, and both of them saw a scarecrow. Scarecrow you can see in the field. This is made by the farmers to scare away the crows, the birds that can harm their crops. Now the second paragraph. Dorothy gazed at the scarecrow. Gazed, it means she looked continuously at the scarecrow. Its head was small sack stuffed with straw. Stuffed, it means filled. So whose head was stuffed with straw? Straw, it means dried grass. Scarecrow's head was small sack stuffed with straw. It was filled with straw. Its face was painted on the sack. A face of a human was painted on the sack. It had an old, pointed blue hat on its head. On its body, it wore a blue suit of faded cloths, which had also been stuffed with straw. Faded, it means dull-colored cloths. So what Scarecrow was wearing? It was wearing blue faded cloths, which were also stuffed. It means filled with straw. On the feet were some old boots. It was wearing old boots. The Scarecrow was tied to a tall pole. Tied, it means it was fixed. It was there to scare the birds and stop them from eating the ripe corn. As I told you, the scarecrow is made by the farmers to scare the birds. It avoids the birds entering in the field. It is there to stop them from eating the ripe corn. Ripe, it means the fruit or the vegetable that is ready to eat. Here, Scarecrow is helping the farmer to move away the birds from eating the ripe corn. Now the third paragraph. While Dorothy was looking at the painted face of the Scarecrow, she was surprised to see one of the eyes slowly wink at her. So Dorothy was looking continuously at the Scarecrow. That was a new thing for her. And what she noticed? She saw the Scarecrow slowly winked one eye. It means slowly Scarecrow closed her eye. She thought she must have imagined it. As the Scarecrow was not any human being, that was really surprising, shocking for Dorothy to imagine. How could a Scarecrow wink an eye? Then the Scarecrow nodded its head. Nodded, it means lowered its head to her in friendly way. It means the Scarecrow lowered its head to greet Dorothy. When we meet somebody, we greet, we say hello, and we nod our head. Dorothy climbed down from the fence. It means she jumped down from the fence and walked up to it. She was going towards the Scarecrow. Toto, her pet dog, ran around the pole and barked. As Toto also thought that the Scarecrow is behaving like a human, it also started barking. Barked, it means the sound made by Toto. Good day, said the Scarecrow. It means Scarecrow started greeting Dorothy like a human being. And what it said? Good day. Now, turn up the page. You didn't just speak, did you? Asked the girl in wonder. In wonder, it means in surprise. That was really shocking for Dorothy to listen to Scarecrow, and what she asked, did you speak right now? Certainly, answered the Scarecrow. Certainly, it means definitely, surely. Answered the Scarecrow, how do you do? It means the Scarecrow is replying in the same way how we humans do. Scarecrow is saying to Dorothy, yes, I have replied. How do you do? And now the Dorothy answered, I am pretty well, thank you, replied Dorothy politely. Replied, it means answered back. So Dorothy is also replying back to Scarecrow, I am very well. How do you do? I am bored, said the Scarecrow. It is very dull being stuck up here night and day to scare away crows. It means Scarecrow is saying he is very bored. It is very dull. Dull, it means it's very boring. Stuck up, it means remaining there for a long time. So Scarecrow is very bored up because he was hung to a pole for a long time. For continuous days and nights he was there to scare away the crows. Can't you get down? Asked Dorothy. Dorothy wanted to know that why didn't he get down? No, this pole is stuck up my back. Please help me get down. Stuck up, it means it was fixed there with Scarecrow's back, and it can't get down by its own. Dorothy reached up both arms and lifted the Scarecrow off the pole. It means Dorothy helped the Scarecrow to get down. He was quite light because he was only stuffed with straw. It means Scarecrow was very light. Why? Because it was made of dried grass. She set him down on the ground. She brought him down on the ground. Thank you very much, said the Scarecrow. I feel much better. So, Scarecrow is thanking Dorothy. Why? Because she helped him come down. Dorothy was so surprised to hear a straw man speak. Who is a straw man here? Straw man here means a scarecrow. So, Dorothy haven't heard any scarecrow speaking up, but Dorothy is experiencing now. The scarecrow stretched and yawned. It means the scarecrow has stretched its body and opened its mouth wide. Who are you? Asked the scarecrow. And where you are going? Where are you going? It means now the scarecrow has started questioning Dorothy about her name and where he wanted to go. My name is Dorothy, said the girl, and I'm going to the Emerald City. I'm going to ask the Great Oz to send me back home to Kansas. Dorothy told that her name is Dorothy and he's going to Emerald City. Emerald City is the place where the Wizard of Oz, the Great Oz, lived, and he could only help to send Dorothy back to her home. And where was her home? To the Kansas City. Where is the Emerald City? Said the Scarecrow. And who is Oz? Now, Scarecrow is very eager to know about Emerald City and Great Oz. Why don't you know? She replied in surprise. Now, Dorothy is asking, if you can answer, if you can reply, then why don't you know about Emerald City and Great Oz? No, indeed. It means no. Surely I don't know about it. I don't know anything. You see, I am stuffed with straw, so I have no brains at all, he answered sadly. It means Scarecrow is saying that he didn't know anything about Great Oz, as he didn't have brain. He can't think. And he was very upset while answering this. So dear children, this was all for today. Now I hope you understood the lesson and you have to answer my questions also. Dear children, what the thing you have to remember while reading is, do remember that we need to add expression and use punctuation marks properly. It means wherever question mark is there at the end of the sentence, questioning tone should be there. Wherever full stop is there, we have to take a pause. Wherever comma is there, we have to take a small pause. And then you can read the lesson thoroughly. Now comes to the question era. So, are you ready to answer my questions? Dear children, you don't have to write these questions and answers in your notebook. You can note down somewhere in your rough notebook. My first question is, what is the road made out of? Where is Dorothy going? What is Dorothy's pet called and what type of creature is he? Why is the scarecrow kept in the field? Okay, this was all for today. We'll meet again with the second session on Thursday. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.